Hi my dears, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new here. My name is Emma. I am so happy you clicked on this video. I hope you like it and we'll give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing if you haven't done so already. For tonight's dinner, we are making the Taco Bell inspired Crunchwrap Supremes. So you're gonna need some big flour tortillas, some tostadas, some nacho cheese sauce, some sour cream, some lettuce that I'm gonna have to chop up, some avocado, but we're gonna be using these spicy minis. Some tomato, we're using pico de gallo. I need to use it up. Some ground beef, ground turkey, whatever, but I have this taco seasoned ground turkey that we're gonna be using. And some cheese, and I just mixed some sharp cheddar and some mozzarella together. Voila, perfect. I'm gonna start by browning up the ground turkey and cutting up some lettuce. My spatula wasn't working too well, so I got out my meat chopper. Much better. While the meat was browning up, I just heated up some tortillas. Now let's assemble them. I started by putting my warm tortilla on my plate. I did a few spoonfuls of the taco meat on top of the tortilla. I was trying to make it into a circle so when I put the tostada shell on top, it will fit nicely. Then I did a few spoonfuls of some of the nacho cheese sauce. No measurements, just whatever your heart desires. If you want more, add more. If you don't even want nacho cheese, don't add nacho cheese. But I just did a couple of spoonfuls on top of the meat. Then I placed the tostada shell on top of the meat and nacho cheese. Then I added sour cream and guacamole, and I tried to spread them together over the tostada. Then once that was all mixed together, kind of on top of the tostada, I added the cheese, lettuce, and some pico. Once everything was ready to be folded, I sprayed my fry pan with nonstick cooking spray so that could be warming up while I attempt to fold my crunch wraps. I thought my tortillas were big enough to be able to be folded around the tostada, but they weren't. I don't know if I piled it too high or whatnot. Anyway, I just ended up using another tortilla. I pushed down on it so it'd form in there and then just folded up each side. Then I put the folded side down to fry up first in my fry pan, and I did them for about 2 minutes each side. Once the first one was frying up for the 2 minutes on the folded side down, I went and made my other crunch wrap for my husband or myself. I don't know which order we ate these in, but I went back to make the second one. When the first crunch wrap was done, I just sprayed my fry pan with some more cooking spray to cook the second one. And here they are done. These were really good. I definitely would use more nacho cheese next time I made them though. Probably one of those little cups per crunch wrap. Delicious. For tonight's dinner, we are having this home chef creamy sausage and pesto cavatappi meal. And here's all the directions I have to follow to make this delicious meal. I started by boiling up some water for my noodles. Here is everything that comes in the bag to make this. So I had some tomatoes, some pesto sauce, 3 cream cheese, some sausage, the cavatappi noodles, I think that's how you say it, some Parmesan, and then there was some spinach there as well. So I just started by boiling up my pasta water, putting the noodles in, browning up. I had to take out the sausage from the casing. I've never done that before. So I took out the sausage from the casing, fried that up. Then I halved my tomatoes and roughly chopped my spinach. Once the sausage had cooked and the noodles were nice and soft, I drained the noodles, reserving some of the pasta water. Then I added the cream cheese, some pasta cooking water, and pasta to the sausage, stirred it up. Then I added my tomatoes and the spinach and some salt, and then just let that simmer. And here it is all served up. I just sprinkled some of that Parmesan cheese on top, and that was it. This was amazing. We are home from work, so now my easy dinner today. Here is the chicken from the crock pot last night that I let cook overnight, and then I took it out before I went to work today and put it in the fridge so it'd be nice and cold for dinner. So for these wraps, I am using these extreme wellness spinach and herbs. These wraps. I'm just gonna place them like that. We are using some Kraft Classic Caesar dressing. Just gonna do a little squirt. Rub it all over the wrap. Now for the chicken. I have some hearts of romaine lettuce. Lastly, some Parmesan cheese. And now to wrap them. I was gonna serve them up with some waffle fries, but we stopped at Pink Box Donuts after work. So we're gonna have dessert instead. So we're just gonna have the wraps by themselves. And there they are, done, easy. This chicken from the crock pot is delicious. Easy. Yum. But I am looking forward to my donut. For tonight's dinner, we are having Hunter's hot dogs. Basically the same as Hunter's Chicken, but with hot dogs. Over here, I already have my water boiling to put the hot dogs in. I have my bacon cooking up. I am using a 12-ounce package of bacon, but I'm not gonna use all of it for tonight's dinner. I'm just gonna cook it all up and then we'll have BLT sandwiches for lunch tomorrow. All I'm going to do is put my rolls in my baking dish, wrap my cooked hot dogs in the cooked bacon, put them in the rolls that are already in my baking dish, put some barbecue sauce, and sprinkle cheddar cheese on them, and bake them at 350 for 15 minutes. I'm just gonna keep cooking my bacon and put my hot dogs in the boiling water. Hot dogs are in. We're on that's the first lot of bacon, and the second lot of bacon is cooking up. Still got one more round to go. I sprayed my baking dish with some cooking spray. Okay, so the bacon and the hot dogs are done. For some reason, I really thought I was going to be able to wrap a piping hot hot dog with piping hot bacon. Anyway, it just wasn't working. It was just too hot. So I just threw the hot dog in the bun and then put the bacon on top of the sauce or the hot dog. Then I just squeezed some of this barbecue sauce over the top and then just got a spoon and spooned it out a little bit better over the top of the hot dogs. Then I did a nice big handful of cheddar cheese. Into my preheated 350-degree oven for 15 minutes they go. And here they are out of the oven. And then I just served them up on a paper plate. Don't judge me. It's a hot dog. I figured a paper plate was okay for a hot dog. Anyway, that concludes this week's What's for Dinner video. I hope you liked it. And again, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. And I will see you Friday for my Soup of the Week video. Have a wonderful week, guys. Bye.